Hello, this is our second part. So we'll take you into Gemini and we'll be creating sort of simulations, animations, games, storyboard, storybook, and things like that that we can use in our Blackboard course for our content. So you need to get into Gemini, and it is gemini.google.com, and you need to log in using your Google account. Make sure that you are on 2.5 Pro. This is the most advanced one. And to be able to do what we want to do, we need content. So we need to get content. And let me go back again to the MIT courseware, and we'll find content for one of the courses. Now I need to find something that this is biology. Didn't understand biology, but let's do biology and see what we can do with that. You can search for any course you are teaching here, and for example, if you're teaching leadership, you can click here and search for leadership. You will find those different courses on leadership, and that may be something I'll have some clue in it. So, and there are 488 different courses. Let's take the first one. I'll go to the biology later. I'm not going to ignore it. Now you come here. Sometimes you have lecture note, you have slide note. We'll go to the lecture note and see if there are only three lecture notes. We'll take the first one. Yeah, I'll click on this one. We will download it. Now let's have a look at it, so we know what are we dealing with. So this is what they have. Just introduction, leader ideas, capabilities of leaders, and so on. Okay, this looks good for a start. We go back to Gemini. We need, in addition to making 2.5 Pro, I need also to come here and select canvas. Without this, you will get a normal response. You will not get the simulation you are looking for. And let's come here and find the content we downloaded. It should be in the download section, and we'll drag it and drop it here. Okay. Now we need a prompt. I suggested a prompt for you in our tutorial, which you will have access to it later, which very nicely done. Hopefully, just give us feedback. It's our work, so we can improve it, and you can do as well. I think where is the section? Yeah, here is the section. Okay, so here is the prompt. This is a very general prompt, yeah, but we can have specific one. But this general will be very useful for most cases. If I do that, sorry, sometime when you paste things here, you get it will not come, so I need to put it in a text editor and come back and paste it here. Now here is it. So this is a very basic one. Read it. Create an interactive HTML5. This is needed for now. You need to say the HTML5 and simulation we said here. You can see game or decision tree or whatever you want it to be from the content, which means this one, to give student hands-on practice. My objective is to give them the hands-on practice. If you want them to maybe discuss certain things or understand certain things, you have specific learning outcome, you can just add it here. This is your learning outcome you want to achieve from that simulation you want to do. Now, giving these two options, I'll just click here. Now it will start thinking and do some coding. Ignore the coding. Assume you gave this task to a coder or a programmer and he's doing the coding. You just watch him or you don't watch him, it's up to you. But at the end, you need the outcome. You need that simulation. So just don't be afraid of the coding if you're coming from a different area. Coding is not your concern. You're not going to deal with the code. You will deal with the result. Now, while it's doing it, I'll explain a few things. This section here is where you can ask for modification, changes, and other simulation ideas based on the same content, and it will do it. This section where there is the code, that's one. Also, there is the preview, the actual simulation will come here. When it's completed, preview will come. And then there is share, where you can take the link and add it to your Blackboard as we did before. Now it built this one. Sometime in this window is difficult to test it because the window is small and sometimes it has so many things. But this is, we can take it to another window. I'll show you that. So what happened now, it gave us a simulation with an objective. Your goal is to get the highest score possible over 10 rounds, the 10 rounds of that game. How to play, you are a team 1 in which round whatever, and it gives me instructions here and how to do things. Okay, this is for the student now to do. The student can start the game and then get onto this thing and start playing the round of whatever you want to do. Now you can copy this simulation now. You click here, copy, and you can just say copy here, and then you can take it to Blackboard to test it. You can test it also here, or to link it. You can test it another tab. It will come on a big screen for you. And then this is how your student will see it, and then your student will start playing the game, voting and not voting. It depends on what that simulation is required. And taking it to Blackboard, we will see later. It's a very simple process as we did in the previous video. But now assume that you didn't like it, yeah? You can copy the content from here if you want to copy the content. The text here, and you paste it, but you need the code. Make sure you copy the code and you click on a link to take it. Okay, now assume you don't like this one or you need modification. You can ask here for modification, add this, add that, delete it. But if you need another version, give me another one. You need another simulation, different simulation, but same content, on the same content. Now I'm asking this one, it will go and do, you can see from here it's processing it, and here processing it, but the changes happening in the coding, which you don't care, you need to wait for it to finish and you get this one updated. So now you get another simulator. So you can continue asking for different simulators, and every time it creates something you like, you take the link and add it to Blackboard. So you can create multiple simulations on this topic. Again, our prompt was very general, and our prompt is written up here. If you look at it, it was very general. Create interactive HTML simulation for content. It didn't specify exactly what we want to achieve. But if we want specific, you become more specific. But this will give you the option to explore different options. Now this one about role playing, another one they created for us, and it has a scenario that a new director of technology policy for the city, whatever, your first task to develop a strategic plan to improve digital quality for the city. It's very nice simulation, take you into strategy where you have to enter all those different components. You have things from here, you can take them into different areas, and then you check if you're doing it right. It looks nice to me. You like it, you just copy it and go and link it to Blackboard. This is a different link from the other link, so both links are still working for you. This is one on the first second simulation, and if you go back here, you'll find the other simulation link is here. So you can now, from the same content, now you created two simulators. You can create three, and you can describe something more specific you want to create. Okay, so that coming now, we done how we can create those simulators. The good thing with this simulator, you have a sketch of idea of a game and then you want to have it here, just draw it on a piece of paper, take a photo of it and upload it here and say, based on this one, create a game for me. It will be amazing. It will create some amazing things for you, which I tried before, and it really amazing. So that's how we can create a sort of simulation animation to do, which in the past was very complicated, very expensive. You need a company. You have to create a storyboard, describe everything, then give it to a company. The company will do it and bring it to you. You most likely not be what you're looking for. Then you go into iteration and loops and loops and loops, and semester completed, and you're still going through that one. But here, in no time, you can create all those simulation. The only challenge is we use our creativity, and our creativity is there. Your creativity is there. What you want the student to achieve, you know exactly better than anyone else on IT company who can explain it. You know, and here you use your creativity. You come with the idea, the system will do it for you, most likely. Now, sometimes it gets in an error. If I do something and it will fix it. They will have a button there, okay, fix it. It will go and fix it. You don't need to worry about it, and it will fix it. Okay. Okay. Now then, let's get into creating like a PowerPoint presentation. Okay. I'll go now to the MIT. Well, let's get into the biology course, which we didn't use. Here is it, and let's get there, and let's the videos as well are very nice. And where is the lecture note? Lecture videos. These are videos. Where are the notes? Study material. Yeah, maybe it's here. I don't know what. I don't see they have PowerPoint presentation. We still can use that, which no issue. You can also get it to summarize some assignment and explain it. Like, for example, you submitted an assignment to the student and you want to explain it. Let's try this one. So let's take this problem set 1. There is a problem set 1 they have here, which we'll go through it, and let's have a look at it. So this is problem set 1, and it has some interesting stuff on this one. This will be very useful for Notebook LM as well. You can upload it there and ask for a video to be created to summarize this one. But I need more teaching material. I think I need to go back. I need back to find something. Is this reading material will be? Yeah. These are different reading. This is based on a book. And I think not able to find it. Let's find another course. My apology to the health science and biology people, but we will look into something else. This is more environment, okay? Dynamic of atmosphere, yeah, maybe. This is something we can look at it, and there are lecture note here, very good. These are introduction to using pressure. Okay, it's very good. Let's take this one. Let's download it. And now we have it there. At least I have some clue on this. And here is a very mathematical one. But let's take this one and say, for example, create a simulation on this one, and then we'll use something else. So let's upload it. I think this is the one. No, this is not the one. This is, where is it? And let me drag it and drop it is better for me. So this is the one, yeah? Yeah, that's the one. we will drag and drop here, and we can use our prompt that we created before. Here is it, copy, and we can come here and do this. So as we said, we have some copy issue in Mac. I'll copy it again from a text and put it here. Now I selected the canvas, and it will now create a simulation for this. Although it's very mathematical and things like that, we'll see how this will come. The mathematics can create amazing things, which you can see now. For those from mathematics and science area, it can do some amazing thing. While it does that, I'll create another Gemini and make it busy. We'll create another one for the maybe the leadership one. This is the leadership. No, this is not the leadership. Which one was the leadership? This one, leadership. Let's take this leadership. I will drag it here again. I will select canvas, and then we'll use that prompt we have. Okay, no, not this prompt. I need now to create a PowerPoint presentation. I wanted to create something like PowerPoint presentation. I know it's PowerPoint, but I want it to be interactive, and I need questions at the end, like 5 questions, multiple choice or discussion for the student to use. So I can go here, and I had a prompt for you that I created. Gemini can presentation. What is the prompt? Gemini will develop a simulation. It will, okay, that's good. You know that. The content, I think. Okay, creating presentations. I have a prompt for you here, which you can try. I just copied this one, and come here and add this one. Now I'm asking for a simulation for a presentation. Let's read it together so we understand how the structure of this prompt. So the prompt is create HTML interactive PowerPoint style slide doc. It's not PowerPoint, but it's the same style that summarizes the material with illustrations and examples, and include high quality human narration, sound in the background for each slide. Conclude with 5 questions, multiple choice questions, and we said when the student answer a question, you get instant feedback on the answer. This is what I'm asking Gemini to create, and let's see what it will come with. While we're looking at this one, we can look at what it has created here. Here is the one about the mathematics one, and it came to me with something that I can change the temperature. This is the environment. You play with the temperature, you play with the heat, and then you can start. I think if you put it on a bigger one, we will see people in this area will know the relationship between those two parameters that can be changed, and they can see the impact of that as well. So that's something you can look at it. Very scientific, and need people who knows environment and explain this warm air and how it goes, it happens. So this is a sort of simulation. Of course, you can ask for another one if you don't like that one. This is the one we asked for the PowerPoint. It's working on it. We'll see now how this will come. So now we have seen you're able to create a simulation or game. You can specify game or simulation. You can create also now PowerPoint-like presentation. And if I copy the link from here, if I want it on a big slide again, I copy, which I will add to Blackboard. We'll show you in a minute how we do that. So we are here, and this is the presentation. The student, you do this, your student can come to this and interact with it. You can see we have play narration, and if you do this, it will do sound and voice over to explain it. I think it's saying something because I'm using same thing anyway. And then you can go to the next one, which just high level. I didn't get more details. I could ask for more detail. These are the what capabilities of a leader, what will be. And then we'll have a multiple choice quiz here came. So this is the quiz, and this is the first question. Which leadership capability involves creating a shared compelling picture of, okay? Then maybe it's a vision, of course, but we'll say anything. So we'll say vision, saying you are correct, and that's it. And then you can click anything. I just came correct like that. If I click on here, and then this may do something stupid. This one, okay? So here is the, it's incorrect and giving feedback to do, because we said give feedback when the student answer the question either correctly or not, and they now tell me congratulations, I have done 3 out of 5 to do. So narration, it should work. I mean, because I'm using a microphone and speakers, maybe that's the issue we're having here. But if it doesn't work, you can tell it the sound is not working, fix it, it will fix it. That's the beauty of it. You have someone working for you who is very smart. Now, the third one I want to show you, now we created so far simulation or game, then we created PowerPoint sort of slide content. And then the third one we can create, maybe let's create one more, which will be a story book, okay? Storybook is good, so we'll look into one of our content, which we have here. Now can come with anything, and this is very dry area. If you create a storybook about it, how it will be, let's try. So let's take this one and see if it can create a storybook. Now when you want to create a storybook, you don't need to collect canvas. Yeah, you should not in fact collect canvas. I have a prompt for you here which I created. Here is it. The storybook is nice to link this to some stories, and again let me paste it here, copy it from there and bring it here. Here is it. Look at the story, that we'll get a nice story. So we're saying create a storybook format that explains the content through a clear and engaging narrative. Use simple language, illustration, whatever. You can make it fits your student and the year they study and what you want to achieve in the course in terms of learning outcome. All this you can add to the prompt to make it more specific. Now it will be creating it. The storybook takes a little bit more than the simulation and other things, but it's a very simple to do. This system, Gemini, is very smart. So if you draw anything, which something maybe I want to show you how to do while it's doing the storybook. It's working with the storybook, and I'll leave it. Let me draw something. I'll create this is the guide I'm sending to you, but let's create one empty slide here, and let me play with some drawing here and see how this will work. Now if I sketch some drawing here, and I'm assuming I'm drawing something like a car, which doesn't look like a proper car. Maybe it needs some surface and maintenance. It needs some wheels, but let's make these wheels like this, okay? And then I'll put assuming a traffic light here. This is the pole of traffic light. I'll put red, okay, red, yellow. Where is the yellow? Yellow, this is yellow, and green, okay. See, very bad drawing, isn't it? But let me just take this regardless of how it look like. Take this drawing and come to Gemini. Here is the story. Now let's do the story. We'll go back to this one. So the storybook is ready now. Of course, I can share it, but you can go through it. It's a book like this. Okay, it took that subject and created. The good thing, you can listen to it here, and let's see.
The magical painter inside us. Deep inside each of us lives a tiny, magical painter named Melanin. Melanin's special job is to create the beautiful colors of our hair. Melanin lives in a wonderful palace made of special building blocks, all connected in a beautiful pattern. Melanin has two favorite colors of paint. One is called eumelanin, which is used for dark colors like black and brown. The other is pheomelanin, which is used for lighter colors like red and blonde. To make these beautiful colors, melanin needs a special ingredient called tyrosine. Tiny helper robots, called enzymes, help melanin change tyrosine into colorful paints. Each robot has a very specific job to do in the color-making factory. The helper robots follow...
Okay, so story, I'm sure expert faculty will make use of it in the course. That's where it created. So again, you can share it, you can copy it, you have here share, and you can just copy the link and add it to your course. Now, some people, I noticed that they record this one, make it play, and record it in a video, just do screen recording, and take the video and upload it there. That's another possibility you may want to explore. Let's now see that drawing I created. I'll create a new chat. Let me take that drawing I created, which I don't think it's nice or anything, and I'll say just create a simulation for this. Okay, this is a very general statement. Again, I use canvas. Later I can say add other things. Let's see what we'll get now just from that drawing. Will it understand that this is a traffic light and road, and car should stop when it's red, should move when it's green, should slow down when it's yellow? Will it understand that? I think it will. It will, and you will be amazed to see how it does. So what I want to say here, if you have ideas, just put those ideas of simulating certain things in a sketch or in a drawing, or you have an image somewhere you want to based on that one, or diagram being created a part of the course, and you want to use it for that one. So let's start simulation. This is a car came, green, things going very well. Now yellow did slow down, red, okay, stop. I don't know why it came back. But anyway, now it's green, it's moving. We can say don't come back when it's, and make other cars come. But the concept is there. Now it's understanding when it's yellow, slow down, when it's red, it stop. Now I can say add more cars, add a traffic light. The cars will come every 2 seconds or something like that, and think like that. It can do. So just from that basic drawing, it created something useful. And you can add parameters here. Allow the user, for example, allow the user to change the speed limit. Okay, now if I do this, it will add here somewhere I can change the speed limit of that road. Okay, I'll say there is another traffic light after 5 kilometers, and how this will work, and things like that. So it's a very smart system that can do many things. Now while it's adding the speed limit, let's get into Blackboard and how we can link this. And this will be another revision for us on Blackboard. So I'm going to blackboard.edu.ac, and I'll use first course. Thank you, Dr. Samah. So I'm using Dr. Samah course, which a calculus, and I'll come here. Maybe I want to link that simulation. You can just click here, and then you go and link the simulator. I think she created simulators here, interactive simulation. She already created here, which now I'm not a student, so I can't play it. But it's it has some. Oh, I can play it. That's very good. So you can see now you can play with the formula here, I think, and then you can, yeah. So these are some simulations. She created the simulation already here. Now, if you want to just add anything you want to add, you click here and see create. And the best way is to link it as a link. Just click on a link and it will upload it. Now, you could have also added it as a component and use HTML in this case, but sometimes it causes some issues. That's option. There is another option which little complicated, very little, is to get Gemini to convert it to something called SCORM compliance, and then you can upload it here, and that's what Dr. Samah has done. So I'm just ignoring this one. So uploading, you know how to upload it because it's just link. You have a link and you link it. That's the easiest way. When you add the link, the student, when they click, it takes them to Gemini. They play the game and come back to do. Now, I don't want to get you into the SCORM compliance now, but we can do that if you are interested later. I'll do another video for it. Now, this is the speed limit control. I think we need to save in 100 or something like that. But anyway, it's doing that. So we have seen now how to do this. And I think you're ready to come and make your Blackboard similar to Dr. Samah Blackboard. Every content, every module has study plan. You have the topic. You're coming for these two coming from Notebook LM. You have also the audio coming from there. You'll have also AI tutors, which AI tutors is good to create, and I'll show you how you create it. And of course, they can go to Gemini and do this thing, or Notebook LM to do. But if you click here and you say create a content, you have here down AI conversation. So you can click on this and create an AI conversation, like a chatbot. And there are two types. It's create one and we'll delete it, Dr. Samah. Now, there are two of it. The one called Socrates question. This one will not give answer to the student, but it will ask student questions when they ask for anything to guide them through the process of learning. The other one is role playing. So you are a software engineer in a company, or you are HR manager somewhere else. Now you play this role, and it will give you scenarios that you want to use and do that. These are very powerful to do, and adding these two in your course and getting it part of your teaching methodology. Students go through this and engage with it. It adds lots of value to do in this case. So that's something, and I will just remove what I added. It's not added. I'm happy that it's not added. Okay, so and so on, and you can have some games and other aspects. So now we're ready to get the best of Gemini. In the previous video we looked at Notebook LM. Now Gemini we know how to use. By the way, the same thing you can create using something called Cloud.ai can do the same. You can ask it for anything and it will do it. You need to log in. ChatGPT also can do, but ChatGPT, in my opinion, is not as powerful as Canvas as well. Here, yeah, it can do, but it's not as powerful as Gemini in terms of doing these things. Okay, we'll leave you here, and thank you for listening to the video. If you need any support, please let me know, and we will find a way to support you.